Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another video. Let's review the replay. The 200 meter men and women. I think everybody in the world, especially Jamaica and the USA, had been looking forward to this race because what it signaled. We saw good showing from Brian Lavelle. We saw Melissa Jefferson looking really good, and Sherika Jackson looked like she would have been able to challenge or compete for the 200 meter title, to defend it. It looked like that would have been the case, but on the day, Melissa Jefferson came up clutch. She ran a world lead. She's having the season of her life. 21:68 world lead. Amy Hunt getting a silver medal for Great Britain, and you could see the jubilation, the excitement in Amy Hunt. Sherika Jackson. There's nothing that will be the same as winning a gold medal. She had to settle for the bronze. I really don't know what's going on with Sherika Jackson, but I'm sure she's excited about winning a medal here. Brian Lavelle, he signaled a lot of intention. He ran a personal best to get on the podium, and that's really where it's at. You just have to keep running personal best, season best, stuff like that in order to get to where you need to. I think there might be a few people who would have been a bit disappointed, but there's no disappointment here. Noah Lyles ran 19:52. He ran a similar race to what he ran yesterday to win, to get a gold medal. And this is very historic because he equaled Usain Bolt championship victories in the 200 with 4 championships now. 4 world championship. Noah Lyles is a cut above the rest. If he's able to do this again, which he might, then you would have surpassed Usain Bolt. This would have been the first athlete in history to surpass Usain Bolt in achievements in an event. Noah Lyles with 4. Kenny Benerick, again, Kenny, Kung Fu Kenny. When you talk about Kung Fu and you talk about Kenny and you talk about silver, the only thing come to my mind with Kenny Benerick here is Silver Fox. Kenny Benerick is a Silver Fox, to be quite frank. This man's a Kung Fu man. He should switch his name at this point. I think we're at that stage. Brian Lavelle getting a personal best, and to be right there, Kenny Benerick ran a season best to get a silver medal. Noah Lyles was not letting up. So it was a good race because Noah Lyles 19.52, Kenny Benerick 19.58, Brian Lavelle 19.64. And he just edged out the Olympic champion, let's see, Tobago, 19.65. Close race. Very good race. I believe that this is a good championship. The medals got dispersed among literally all countries. 34 countries won a gold medal in the World Championship. I think it was dispersed really, really well among all the countries. And yes, I know a lot of us would be hoping, wishing that Brian Lavelle had done better, but Brian Lavelle at age 20, 21, around about there, going up against 2 veterans, a world champion, a 3-time world champion, now 4. Kenny Benerick, double silver medalist, now a silver medalist at these are very decorated athletes, beating the Olympic champion in Leslie Tobago, who won just last year. This is a great feat from Brian Lavelle. This is like a gold medal because original pick did not have Brian Lavelle medaling. I had Brian Lavelle getting a good run, showing that what his pedigree, but I was bringing Sherika Jackson for a silver medal. And just looking at this here, if Julian Alfred didn't drop out, maybe Sherika Jackson wouldn't even get a medal because Amy Hunt was just too good for Sherika Jackson on the day. It was a close finish between Sherika Jackson and Amy Hunt. It looked closer than it is, but if Julian Alfred was there, the possibility or the race could have looked different. Jamaica really had a good showing at the World Championship overall because getting upwards of 5 medals in the sprint, it's phenomenal at this point. because we're talking about 3 in the 100s, 2 in the 200, 2 in the 110 hurdle, and we also got a field medal, so it's 8 medals, and they're quality medals. We were only able to get a single gold, but there are at least 3 silver medals, right? 3 bronze, or 3 silver, 4 bronze. I can't remember, there are 4, but Jamaica did well. Considering everything, Jamaica did a phenomenal job. We still have races that we can medal in. Jamaica could get themselves to 10 medals. Could potentially add a gold or a silver to the tally. More quality medals in the 4x1s. I'm not trying to push the medal to any extreme level, because we know that everybody's going out there to compete. Melissa Jefferson is having the time of her life, and winning is contagious. Her camp must be in jubilation at the moment. Kenny Benerick able to get a medal. He's going to make sure that he proved that he should have been on that 100-meter podium in that 4x1. He will be going out there and doing well. So the 4x1 will not be easy for Jamaica. Will not be easy. And even thinking about it now, we saw where Brand Level did not train for the relays. Do you think that he would be fit enough or fresh enough to compete in the 4x1? We know that from the time that we saw this year, he is Jamaica's 3rd fastest athlete in 2025, which would have been a good relay lineup, having him on the relay team, the finals, him giving him his best. That would have been a good look. But do you think he'd be fit enough, fresh enough at the moment? I know that he should have a pump of adrenaline. He should even have a kind of a reality check as well, because now he knows that he is good enough. But he should also know that he is still not good enough, if you get what I mean. He's good enough to compete, but if you think that you were that good to the point where you could just dominate, losing to Noah, who is that good, and Kenny Benerick, who is good, and beating Let's Say Tobago, excellent situation for him going forward. So there's a lot of learning to be done, a lot of takeaways from this championship for the team overall. It's a young team. The 2 guys in the 100 meters, Oblique Civil and Kishane Thompson, young athletes, should be good going forward. Brand Lavelle just as even younger, just as fast. The future looks good for Jamaica, and with a major championship, with all the adrenaline, all the emotions, all the stirs and the turns, where you had Noah Lyles, the champion, having to give his recognition, and his realization came that Jamaica is on they turned the corner. They're on the correct path. Jamaica must feel like the future, the next 2 years, if they continue, get to the point where they recover and continue to build, they should be competing at that level where the US is as well. Melissa Jefferson is in a league of her own at the moment, and I'm expecting that she will continue to be like that, at least for a while. The twins, the Clayton twins, they see what they will need to overcome. Sherika Jackson, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, these are athletes who will be on their way out. I'm sure in the next 2 years, we'll see young athletes coming into the fold who will be challenging the Clayton twins, and even the veterans like Sherika Jackson, and will be on their way out to some extent. Especially if some of these young athletes are able to perform very well in the 200 meters as well. Good times ahead for Jamaica. Good learning curve, good or excellent situation for them to just develop their experience in a short period of time. Going forward, it should be good. I want to hear from you guys. Drop your comments down below, and let's do a quick recap here where we had the 200 meters. Everybody was looking forward to that. Melissa Jefferson, 200 meter champion. Noah Lyles, 200 meter champion. Jamaica got 2 more medals in the 200 meters. These are medals that we probably wouldn't have guessed going into the championship, especially at the brand level. But seeing his performance in the championship, it confirms what we believe or what we knew. Sherika Jackson, we know she's a champion. We couldn't rule her out. She got a bronze medal. Excellent medal there. Jamaica right now, I think we're sitting with 8 medals. Beauty. And the young athletes getting all the experience now, going forward, they should be doing well. All the confidence in the world. I want to hear from you guys. Drop your comments down below. Let's review the replay.